we ready to begin?
Good morning!
My name is Misty.
Come on, Ike, it's time.
We would be honored if you would join us.
The greatest adventure of all time.
We just become best friends. Yep.
Come on, let's get in character.
What are you waiting for, huh?
Oh, come on!
We're warming it up.
Warming it up.
And we're warming
it
it up for
Warming
you.
Warming it up.
Happy Sunday morning, everybody.
Happy Sunday morning to you, sir.
The internet says we can't play music anymore.
Yeah, it got mad at us for Sunday morning gospel jams.
Yeah.
Sunday morning gospel jams.
So that's not a thing we do anymore.
Nope.
But, so there's really no point to this show. I think I quit. I quit.
Dang.
That's it. I'm out.
You just went dark real quick.
Yeah. What if we just got to episode 300 and whatever, and we were like, meh.
I mean, if
I'll tell you
that's
what.
the route you choose to take,
If
I'll just be sitting here talking to myself then.
we love and appreciate everybody that listens to the show, but if we have the same number of people that listen right now as we do when we hit episode 3,000, I'm quitting.
Oh, yeah.
That's 10 years from now. Not 8 years from now.
Okay, first of all, whoa. I don't know what I'm doing next week. Let alone,
Literally don't know what you're doing next week.
Yeah, literally right now. Let alone 8 years from now. So,
You're going to be rich and famous from this Misty and Ike fortune.
Bring it.
It's going to be like hitting the lottery.
Bring it. Didn't we talk about that last week? What a year from now you wanted things to look like? Well,
yeah.
Okay, so how about instead of that, what is the first thing that you would do if Spotify called us tomorrow and said, we want to give you this ridiculous amount of money for your podcast. We want to buy you and make you a Spotify exclusive. Mm-hmm. And the money hit the bank. What is the absolute first thing that you're going to do?
I mean, how much money are we talking here?
Like $100 million.
Okay, the first thing that I would do is buy my beach house.
Like that's the first phone call you would make.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Because I'm going to have to like strip it to the studs and remodel it. So
Right,
I got to get that thing
right.
going, right? I got to get the land.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay in my neighborhood, but I'd be on the sand.
Yep.
To get the remodel going.
Okay.
The next thing I would do would be to go to the car dealership and get my new Jeep.
Okay.
And then I would hire a team of publicists.
Okay.
And
But you don't have to do that because Spotify's going to do that for us.
not for the show, for my personal comedy career.
Oh.
And then I would hire...
You wouldn't try and maybe work with the publicist that you were working with Spotify as an all-around deal, like a 360 deal?
No.
Okay.
I want my power agent to...
Do you know who you want as your power agent?
I don't know any agents.
Okay.
What would you do?
I'm a lot simpler.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing that I would do is I would go to Nordstrom and I would buy 365 brand new pairs of socks
That's insane.
so that every single day I could start out by wearing a brand new pair of socks.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you wash brand new socks before you wear them?
No.
Okay.
I would put them directly on my feet and have that wonderful feeling of when you step down and they're the perfect amount of like new and fuzzy and yay.
New fuzzy yay.
New fuzzy yay. And that is the first thing I would do. The absolute first thing I would do.
And then the second thing would be to like...
And the second thing would be to start looking for my beach house.
Yeah.
I'm not going to probably live in your neighborhood. I'm going to go more maybe Palisades, Malibu-ish.
I think you'd like Santa Barbara.
I would love Santa Barbara, but I think it's a little too far up for me. I would go a little bit more down, like maybe even Point Doom.
Okay.
That area.
Maybe Ventura.
Or maybe even if I decided to not go full on beach, I might just go Brentwoodish.
With a
You know,
view?
when I visited my friend Gwyneth Paltrow's house in Brentwood, it's beautiful. And I looked at all of the homes in the neighborhood and, you know, I feel like it would be a good spot for me.
Okay.
But But yeah, no, my very first thing would be something very simple that would have like a lasting effect for the next year of my life every single day. That would bring me a little joy first thing in every day.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd ever wear shoes ever again.
The funny thing is I don't wear socks now.
Yeah.
I wear Birkenstocks all the time. So I don't know. It would just be that option of having a brand new fresh pair of socks every day. The second, that I think that really before, I would call a real estate agent and get working on the house. But then the next thing after that is I would have someone find me a dentist that
you and
legit,
me both.
like knock me the fuck out. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if it would involve like literally ripping every tooth out of my mouth or what it would be.
I want all new teeth.
I just want it fixed.
I would do that. And then while I'm under, I want you to drill out my nostrils so I can breathe like a savage.
Right.
And then I want to fix my sleep apnea again. Mm-hmm. And just, and I would have all these things on me, all these little nodules that have grown. There's like 7 of them.
I feel like you're falling apart.
There's definitely one.
Why do you not tell me about these things? I'm afraid I'm going to get scared.
There's one right here. You can like squeeze it. I'd have all these removed. I'd have every single one.
What the hell are they?
They're just, I got them checked out and they're apparently just growths, but they can't be good for you.
Why are you growing things still?
I don't know.
Huh?
There's
there
a lot
has
of
to be
them.
something that causes it.
Yeah. I don't like what it could be, so I just want to get them cut out.
Okay. I would like that too because I don't need it.
So between now and then, I think I'm going to go to a tattoo shop and like get them circled so I can remember where they all are. So when the doc's like, "Where are they?" I'm like, "Haha, I have circled them for you."
Oh, okay.
What kind of car would you get if any car was a car that you could have?
I would probably get the AMG G-Wagon.
Okay.
In like a matte black. Yeah, or Discovery.
Or both.
Or both. Actually, one of the things that I would do is I want an old car. I want a Volkswagen Carmagia.
Whoa.
Like one of the old.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Do you have any family members that you would hook up if you got ridiculously wealthy?
I don't want to answer that question on air.
Okay. What about how much would you? What about friends?
There's a few. Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely like one of the things that I would do is I would start a trust for my 2 closest friends that have kids. I would want to put money away for their kids and make sure that they were taken care of. Yeah. Yep. Joyce's little Ellie and Max. And,
Ellie and Max going to college.
yeah, Jill's little Helena, which I call her Olive.
Yeah.
She's my little Olive because that was supposed to be her name.
I think I'd also buy a room at the Cosmo.
You would, yeah. I
They're not
definitely know
expensive.
you would.
They're not expensive.
No.
Like average people can probably get one.
Yeah.
But I would get
obviously I would, go on some like massive, ridiculous shoe buying spree and come home with like, 10 pairs of ridiculously expensive shoes.
Yeah. I would book a tour for Misty and Ike. Mm-hmm. And then I would want to play all of the arenas that you've seen.
That would be so fun.
Yeah.
That would be so fun.
The Misty and Ike Arena Tour this Sunday.
Immediately following the monster truck rally.
Yeah, you don't even have to take the dirt off. Our fans can just play in the dirt.
No, we don't care. What would be one thing like outside of like a house and a car, like something smaller that you would want immediately to buy?
Art.
That is also on my list. I think I would charter myself a private flight to New Orleans, and I would go to all my favorite galleries that are there's some in the Garden District and a couple just right off of Bourbon Street. And I would buy all those things that every time I'm in New Orleans, I go to those galleries and sit and stare at things. Mm-hmm. I would go buy them. I would buy another octopus chandelier.
I'd buy
a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah. He makes really big ones. And I would buy one that looks kind of like the one that Miley Cyrus has. It's like a circus themed octopus chandelier.
I would buy the remaining private collections of all, like anything that's not in a museum of Anne Yokelis. The ones that I have.
Yeah.
They're not, they're like $1,000 a piece.
Yeah.
But I'd probably get like 2 for every room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would want my house to be more, it's already like a foundational start on the oddities and a lot of people say that it's like New Orleans meets like a carnival circus.
Yeah. I would want my house to be ultra modern but decorated mid-century. Like I want all the Bluetooth stuff and the curtains.
Oh
on
yeah, I
buttons
definitely I want all the gadgets, like the smart home gadgets, but I also still want my house to be reflective of my weird personality.
And I 100% want a rooftop pool hot tub.
Okay.
Because if you put it on the bottom floor and you live on the beach, then all the sand just blows in.
That's a good point.
But if you have a 3rd-story rooftop pool deck, your 4th of July parties are just going to blow everybody out of the water. Because you can see the ocean, but you're swimming in your pool and you're right there on the sand.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then if the city permits me, I'm going to put an observation deck on, like a observation sphere on top of the 3rd floor. So like just a little lighthousey type roundy staircasey thing that'll take me up in like another 5 or 6 steps. And then they'll just get like amazing photography from up there.
I would like to live in a lighthouse. I think I would buy a lighthouse somewhere else.
That would be fun. Oh,
Is there anywhere else that you would buy a house?
oh yeah. I'm already working on buying some land up at a lake up an hour and a half from here. But I definitely want a house in Wilmington, North Carolina.
I could see that.
I mean, Wrightsville Beach is the beach. It's basically the Playa del Rey of North Carolina.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
It's where they shot all the shows. And,
Yeah, shot them in Wilmington.
yeah.
But Wrightsville is like, people in Wilmington don't even bother to go to Wrightsville. But it's cold half the year. So that's where I'd go. And I think I want a place in like the South Keys. Like somewhere in Florida.
Oh man, I love the Keys.
Dude.
It's such a cool area.
Yeah.
So, like people there just, it's a totally different mentality. I mean, I myself, of course, would buy an old cool spot in New Orleans. And
I can see you living in New Orleans one day.
Yeah. I love it so much.
Yeah.
I
When you're on your
also
like
think that-
9th book.
Yeah. Kind of like Anne Rice did.
Yeah.
I also think that I would buy some kind of a spot in London to have a,
Ooh, maybe we could get one in the company name. We could share it.
yeah, just to have a spot, somewhere outside of the United States.
Right. Little bug out spot.
Yeah, totally. And it's time to, get
Bug
out
out.
of here for a hot second because things are getting dumb.
Yeah.
Go hide somewhere else. Although England's not a whole lot smarter than us right now. So
This felt like a high energy warm up at the beginning because we were already recording. And now it feels like we're settling into like fireside chats with Misty and Ike.
kind of does. I kind of actually just enjoyed this. I kind of like how our warm ups, like these last couple, have been like, what? Just let your imagination roll for a few minutes.
Yeah, why
you
not?
know? Like everybody does that when they're on their own, but there's so few people that actually talk about it with other people. And like when you start to speak things out loud, they look different.
Yeah.
They take on a different reality.
I would get a scooter too.
Oh my God, I would completely get a Vespa instantly.
You know what?
Like that's a no-brainer.
I would get the most radical 5-star rimmed moped from the 80s
Okay.
and I would electrify it. So it would
Okay.
never need gas.
All right.
They make
that's
some that
cool.
look like it now,
Yeah.
but like I would want like the retroness of a moped. I think that would be rad.
Mm-hmm.
And I would learn how to ride motorcycles, but only dirt bikes.
All right, I don't think dirt bikes are considered motorcycles. Dirt bikes are dirt bikes.
But if you had to call it a vehicle, what would you call it? You'd call it a motorcycle. It's a motor. It's got 2 wheels. What do you call a 2-wheeled
Can you
motorcycle?
drive dirt bikes on highways? I don't
Some
think
of
you
them,
can.
the hybrids, you can put a plate on them.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I think of them as like the old school ones like that we had when I was growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't put that on my list. I wouldn't care about motorcycles. But I'm pretty sure you have to have the same kind of license to drive like a Vespa as you do a motorcycle.
Maybe
think you
it
do.
depends on the Vespa.
Yeah, if it's one of the souped up ones that you can drive on the highway, then you
Yeah.
have to have the same license.
100%.
I'm not sure I would get one that was quite that souped up. That sounds dangerous. And you know me, I'm
Yeah.
accident prone.
Yeah.
I would end up killing myself.
I just want to be able to scoot down to like Hermosa or Manhattan
Yeah,
or something,
totally.
and on the bike path, and
Yeah.
then scoot back home.
Are you going to drive like an asshole like most motorcyclists here in California?
No, because I would be taking the bike path, but right now there's currently there's a big problem with electric and motorized vehicles on the boardwalk and bike path at the beach, and people are zipping along at like 30 miles an hour.
Not okay.
It's not.
No.
It should be like
Don't
exercise power.
Don't
only.
ruin that like pure thing that we still have here.
Yeah.
You know?
Like just because your vehicle has the ability to like be pedaled as a bike and you strapped a huge electric motor
I
to
don't
it.
do that.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I can hear it at night. There's a guy that has like a very loud little rat racer motorcycle, and he rides it on like the what's that called? The water part. That's not the marina. It's the one that like the LA River that empties into the ocean, which is disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that for you. I don't like that journey for
Hear
you.
it because I always leave my door open,
Yeah.
my back door, just to let the beach air in.
Absolutely.
And sometimes it's poopier because
Because they've been dropping some poop in the water.
in the ocean.
All right. Well, that's the warm up.
Get ready for a big week, folks.
What are we going to talk about?
Well, here's what I was thinking about yesterday's wrap up.
Yeah.
If we hit them with what we're going to talk about in the warm up and then we wrap it up, then there's 2 episodes about what we're going to be talking about. So
Let's just surprise them.
let's surprise them.
I like it.
All right, stay
I like
tuned
it a lot.
tomorrow for a big surprise.
Big surprise episode
Big surprise.
about something awesome.
Big surprise.
Big surprise. Let's do it. Okay, bye.
Bye.